It's Wednesday. When you're watching this, it's about 7 o'clock, but actually I'm recording this at 10 in the morning, or 10:50. So this is a pre-recorded version of Trivia. And because it's morning time and it's cold, nobody's here. Except, you know, the ones that are always here. So I'm here. It's actually morning. I'm recording this ahead of time, and I'm going to broadcast it later. But that's pretty much just because I have a dentist appointment later today. So by the time I'll be watching this with you, so you can follow along, and I'll be following along and commenting as you go along. But yeah, I'm not actually live right now. I am. This is a pre-recorded version that I'm doing in the morning. But I do have guests. I have Geoff and Sally. They're here, but it's just us. So that's pretty much it. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's click this. Get rid of that, and we can switch that to that. All right, so it's here. It's Wednesday. It should be 7 something by now by the time you're watching this. 7:01, 7:02, whatever time that turns out to be. And me, Geoff, Sally, we're here in the morning, so that's why it's also very well lit. We have sunlight, but it also is very cold outside. It's going to get even colder this weekend. I heard it's going to be in the 30s between Saturday and Sunday. So that's our situation here. So pretty much it. As far as since last time we were here, we celebrated my birthday on Tuesday, which we talked about last Wednesday. We had was the wedding before that? Yeah, the wedding was before that. Talked about that on last Wednesday. We had another wedding party show up on Saturday after the fact, but they were not booked or planned to be there. They just showed up on their own. So, whatever. That's been pretty much it. It's been slow lately. I guess either the cold weather or the people are just sick of me situation. It's been slow. Pretty much, it was slow Monday. It was slow yesterday. Nothing I can do about it. People have been obviously staying home or going other places. But I know where they go, and I am keeping tabs. So, otherwise, yesterday was slow, but we did have a situation with somebody who owns a very prominent Instagram handle who kept trying to hop on people's songs because he knew the songs. I'm like, hey, man, get away. I don't care who you are. I mean, you got to be a real douchebag to park a Cybertruck in the opposite direction of traffic in front of the Buick because you think you can, you know. First of all, you're driving a Cybertruck. That gives you douchebag points immediately. Second, you're parked backwards. So now you got double douchebag. Now you're trying to jump on people's songs just because you know them. Triple douchebag. So I'm just saying. I stopped following that not to be named Instagram handle a long time ago when they interviewed the leader of the Proud Boys, who is now a member of ICE, and going around harassing people. And, you know, they're killing people now. Well, a lot of them are from here. I remember they used to all have their meetings at a bar I used to work at up north. I remember they had their meeting at that bar right before January 6th, and I overheard them talking about making that trip to Washington. So, where are all those people now? I remember the time they came to seize and tried to take over the bar because Steph kicked one of them out. The Proud Boys are all missing. You know where they're at. They got their $50,000 bonus, and they're going around killing people now. Whether the ones from here or the ones from somewhere else, but I also had an incident once years ago when I had AT&T. That so we got the phone, and we got this whole situation with the phone, and then where we were getting buy one get one free situation, and my wife made the mistake of asking the guy, and I knew the guy just by looking at him, I knew who he voted for, but she still made the point to have the small talk of asking, who did you vote for? And then when she said, we at the time it was Hillary, that we had voted for Hillary, then suddenly things changed a little bit, and we supposedly got the plan, but we didn't. When we got the bill, there was no buy one get one free. When we tried to complain about it, they said that special was over at the time. I'm like, well, and then the guy ran out of the store. But this is like a month later or whatever. We returned those phones and we left AT&T after that. Eventually, I saw that same guy I forgot his name, but I used to know it at the time. I used to say it all the time on all these things, on my trivias in person and all that. He was pictured with some politician in a newspaper article about like so and so took a picture with a far right wing member from the Proud Boys, and it was that guy. So I'm sure that fat piece of shit is also running around killing people too. Well, they've killed a few people, but you know what I mean, going around harassing people, beating the shit out of them, all for the fun of it, because they think they're better than everybody. But that's what you guys all picked. I didn't vote for that. Neither time. But whatever. So yeah, I'm home. It's morning. And I do have a dentist appointment getting 2 crowns and a bridge. Over here. So I assume that I will not be in the best of conditions later to be talking on a microphone for an hour and a half or an hour or whatever. So I opted to I'll record it now before I go to the dentist. And then I'll just broadcast it and watch the chat with you. And if whoever's watching, we can talk on the chat. But otherwise, I'm home. I will be home at the time, and you're home now. And that's what we're doing. Let's see what else is going on. We still have a couple of balloons left. My balloons for my birthday, we recycled them for Sabrina's birthday. And then I salvaged 3 of them, and I'm going to put them up for Regal's birthday, which I think is either tonight for tomorrow or tomorrow. I don't know the exact date. I got to look it up. I think it's the 29th, which is Thursday. So that's all the bullshit I can do here with Geoff and Sally. Geoff, you got anything to add? What else?
Squirt, squirt.
Okay. Let's do our crystal opening, and then we'll be right back on the other side with some trivia.
Live from Westchester.
Not live.
It's Home Trivia at Bernie's with your hosts, Bernie and Geoff. Featuring BS with friends, Jameson shots, and trivia. And now, here's your host, Bernie.
You suck.
Yeah, I suck. I think somebody said that in the bar the other day. I don't know. Whatever. So let's get this going. This will the rules and disclaimer of tonight's game. Oh, as I forgot to mention on the 5 minutes before, if you can help out Kathy, she still needs all the help she can get. So any little bit helps. Send her money, whatever you can. So let's go over the rules and disclaimers of tonight's game. As always, you need to be one person in order to play, unless you're a really smart monkey. And from what I heard, the little smart monkey is mad at me right now. So unless you're that person, unless you're that monkey, you can't play. Otherwise, one person in order to play, 1 player minimum. Grab 3 sheets of paper, number them 1 through 5. If you have a funny team name, share it here in the comments. And if we see it, I'll read it out loud. Well, actually, no. Just share it in the comments, and we'll talk about it on the thing. I can't read it because we're recording this ahead of time. But we will mention it next week, let's say. When I do have some people here. The monkey's my uncle. There we go. Feel free to scream and shout the answers all you want, because either way, this is pre-recorded, so nobody can hear you, except yourselves, your neighbors, and the people next to you. But it makes no difference to me, so go ahead and scream and shout the answers all you want. But don't look up the answers, and please don't post the answers in the comments. Let the people who are playing along figure it out on their own. Remember, you're playing with yourself, so you would only be cheating yourself. Questions round 1 are worth 1 point each. Question round 2 are worth 2 points each. Question round 3 are worth 5 points each. You're playing for first place gets nothing, second place gets nothing. But if you can take a picture of yourself while playing and tag @TriviaMiami on either Instagram or Facebook, and I see it, I will share it with everybody and reshare or whatever, repost. All right, we're also going to spin the wheel, which I have right here. Right here. And I didn't change any of the names from last week, so I'm just going to stick with those. And take shots, which I will take a shot of Jameson by myself to numb the pain of the dental work I'm going to have later. And the Lucky Son of a Bitch raffle. Here's our legal disclaimer. If you can read small and fast, you can read that thing. And it's gone. All right, as always, we do this Wednesdays at 7 o'clock, mostly live. We should be back to a live broadcast next week. But this week I'm doing the pre-record, so this is actually now 11 in the morning. So however this works out, I will have this up later at 7, watching it live with you. So you can tell me, stop talking shit. And I go, I can't stop talking shit because I already recorded it. The shit I'm talking has already been recorded. I can't stop something that's already happened. But let's pretend we're live. I should put a little thing in the bottom that says previously recorded. All right, as always, we have karaoke at 7 Seas Bar 4 nights a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Mondays being Manic Mondays. And then we have karaoke at the Garrison every Friday night at 8 o'clock. Remember, if you want to send us a little bit of money to help us out with this little podcast or broadcast or whatever you want to call this little trivia game, it helps pay for the we have a lot of Jameson. It helps pay for the beer. We're running out of Stellas, so we need some beer to get this going. So send some money that way, Venmo, Cash App, whatever you can. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Ooh, Alberto does it again.
With my European styling hairspray.
The ultra-fine mist sprays on evenly for super hold that won't let your styles go.
New Alberto European hairspray with ultra-fine mist.
For new super hold.
Shop with excitement. Shop where it's fun. At Miracle Center, there's something for everyone. Great stores to choose from. Men's, women's, and children's fashions, movies. Make Miracle Center #1. Restaurants, holiday shopping, gift giving, and more. Visit Santa's Live Deer Forest and register to win thousands of dollars in prizes. And with every purchase of $100, you'll receive a free discovery cruise from Miracle Center on Coral Way.
I have found my new car. The Chrysler LeBaron series for 1982. They are like no other cars in America, Europe, or Japan. No other car combines LeBaron's high mileage, luxury, and Seat 6. LeBaron has better mileage than every gasoline-powered Mercedes-Benz, Audi 5000, or Toyota Cressida. Lee Iacocca's dream to combine high mileage and luxury is a reality at a surprising price. The 1982 Chrysler LeBaron series. My new car.
And I'm back. All right, let's get started with the trivia. So it's time now to put your phones in the buckets, teléfonos en la cubeta, which obviously means nothing. It was something we said at the bar, and that's why I just keep doing it for tradition. We're going to get started with tonight's game with round 1. Question 1. True or false? 7 Seas Bar is mentioned in the Netflix movie The Rip, starring Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Sasha Calle. Again, true or false? 7 Seas Bar is mentioned in the Netflix movie The Rip, starring Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Sasha Calle. Here's Sasha Calle. She was Supergirl in the Flash movie. She was also Lola on The Young and the Restless. You can't see her with this thing there. So. There we go. I'll keep it right behind me. I've been following her career since Young and the Restless. That's why we have such a thing with her. The only reason we even watched that Flash movie was because she was in it, not because we watched that weird, crazy cult, weird guy. All right, question 2. What team did Mike McDaniel end up accepting an offer to take over their offensive line? Or he's the offensive coordinator, whatever that means. What team did Mike McDaniel end up in? Wherever he ended up, those people are going to have one hell of a Mark Anthony concert every year. I still believe Mike McDaniel is Mark Anthony. It's his assumed identity. I wonder if Jeff Frost is going to give him the money back for his small percentage of ownership. You know, Mark Anthony and J-Lo at one point were part owners of the Dolphins. Before he had to, like, work for his part or something. I don't know what the arrangement is. I know it made it easier for him to do concerts at the arena. Just down the street. I mean, down, you know, it's not down the street, but you know what I mean. The stadium, that formerly known as Joe Robbie Stadium, which is supposedly in South Beach. It's in a great town of Miami Gardens. It's such a gardening area. I just realized I had cream cheese on my mouth. I had a bagel before. All right, question 3. Which was the oldest Marx brother? A. Chico, B. Groucho, or C. Harpo? Which was the oldest Marx brother? Chico, Groucho, or Harpo? I think for the most part, the microphone covered that cream cheese, right? I didn't notice it until I moved my head. So if you noticed it before, that was cream cheese, nothing else. Get your heads out of the gutter. It's too early in the morning for that. Even though it's 7 o'clock where you're watching this. Obviously, I'm not drinking beer this time. I'll drink the shots of Jameson, but not the beer. Give me the bread. Give me the bread. Give me the bread. Give me the bread. All right, question 4. What popular comedian / talk show host authored a book titled I Am America and So Can You? And which popular comedian / talk show host authored a book titled I Am America and So Can You? Yeah, after a while, you get sick of these songs. It's the same songs. Should do this.
I'm dying over here.
As far as that whole rant I had about the Proud Boys earlier.
We can say that now.
Sip of whiskey. Is it time for whiskey? The song said take a sip of whiskey. Is it time for the whiskey? So we'll get the whiskey. Nah, we'll do it in the wrap. All right, finally. Well, we have one more after that. Question 5 is always Florida, or not Florida. I'm gonna read a news headline. You need to let me know if you think it's Florida or not Florida. The only 2 possible answers are Florida or not Florida. Here's the headline. Drunk dude takes forklift for joyride with bottle of whiskey. More whiskey. It's just a sign. Time to take some whiskey. We'll do it in the wrap. I mean, I have it right here. See? I have the Jameson we need to finish. And then I have like 3 bottles behind me here. Plus 1 coffee one over there. It's like a Jameson mixed with coffee bottle that I got from the Rugi. That I'm saving for a special occasion. What I could use right now is something hot, something warm. But I'm here by myself. Well, my wife's asleep, but I'm pretty much here by myself. Both kids are in school. In different schools, high school and college, both are. All right, and we have a bonus question. It's we're going to call bonus question classic. It's a 2019 bonus question that I came up when I was looking for questions from the past to reuse. And I thought, oh, well, I missed you doing these, so let's do one more. All right, the bonus question is if you don't know the answer, you haven't been paying attention, no points, just for my amusement, the answer is Joe Carollo. Back in 2019, which former City of Miami commissioner sent $12,000 in campaign funds to his sister-in-law's company and was also at the time under criminal investigation for allegedly misspending public money to illegally buy paella? Again, back in 2019, which former City of Miami commissioner sent $12,000 in campaign funds to his sister-in-law's company and was also under criminal investigation for allegedly misspending public money to illegally buy paella? And this is what we call a bonus question classic. I heard my phone make a notification, but I have no idea where I put my phone. When we go to the next commercial break, I'll go find it. But I did hear the beep, so I don't know if the mic picked it up, but I heard it. Now I'm curious who's sending me a message. Well, I don't have my watch on. I gotta put my watch on. Do I need to do the 45 seconds for a question that I'm already giving an answer for? Let's just do it. I would have done it had we been in person, had we been in live anyway. I also got to fix Sally's mic. It seems to have made a turn for the worse. I'll do that during the commercial. All right. That is the end of round 1. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was true or false. 70s bar is mentioned in the Netflix movie The Rip, starring Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Sasha Calle, who's right behind me. See? She's right there. Question 2. What team did Mike McDaniel end up accepting an offer to take over their offensive line? Or where is he going? He's the offensive coordinator, I mean. Whatever. Question 3. Which was the oldest Marx brother? A. Chico, B. Groucho, or C. Harpo? Question 4. What popular comedian / talk show host authored a book titled I Am America and So Can You? Florida or not Florida, the headline reads, Drunk Dude Takes Forklift for Joyride with Bottle of Whiskey. And bonus question for this round. Well, we don't have one any other round. If you don't know the answer, you haven't been paying attention, no points. Just for my amusement, the answer is Joe Carollo. Back in 2019, which former City of Miami commissioner sent $12,000 in campaign funds to his sister-in-law's company and is also under criminal investigation for allegedly misspending public money to illegally buy paella. All right, please check your own answers, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. That's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. You want to send us some money to pay for beer and stuff like that, that'll be cool. I'm going to take a quick commercial break while I find my phone and fix Sally's microphone, and we'll be right back, which is right here.
I love this song. What station is that? Coast 97.3 FM.
Great song. What station is that? It's Coast 97.3 FM.
I love this song.
Me too. What station is that?
Ever wonder what radio station you're listening to? For the most music throughout your workday, listen to South Florida's Coast 97.3 FM. The best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today with less talk.
Grand Prix's new track. Grand Prix is bigger, longer, and faster. Feel the thrill of the hairpin turns. Then speed down the long straightaways. Grand Prix. Race your friends in the true spirit of Grand Prix competition racing. Feel the roar of the engines as you race the big challenge on Grand Prix Race-A-Rama. Open 7 days and nights. Take I-95 or Exit 12 on the Turnpike. Grand Prix on 441 just south of State Road 84 in Fort Lauderdale.
Take your family, go with your friends to good times where fun never ends. Be there. The fair! It's all there. The fair, be there. The fair, be there.
The Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right. Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store.
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
Is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
And we're back. I'm here with Geoff and Sally, who are here for the raffle. So let's get going with the raffle. Make sure it's not too loud. And here we go. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel. Whoever name it lands on, that person wins. Regardless of who wins, I'm still taking a shot. They can't. They're both recovering alcoholics. That's why they are the way they are. But either way, if they win too, I'm still taking the shot. So let's spin that wheel and see whose name it lands on. Okay, let's put it right there where you can see it on camera. And it is Sally. Sally, you win. All right, I'm going to take a shot of Jameson in your honor. Here we go. All right. We win, you don't. You lucky sons of bitches. All right, let's go over the answers from round 1. Question was, true or false, 70s bar is mentioned in the Netflix movie The Rip, starring Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Sasha Calle, who's right here. The answer is True.
I know you both outrank me, but fuck that. And fuck you both. Call my chief a complaint. Hold on. I know you. Shotgun, how do I know you?
You don't know me.
Yeah, I do.
You never seen me.
Dios los bendiga. Officers.
Dipshit riding shotgun. I recognize him. Here's a weekend car. What? Yeah. I saw him all over 7 Seas. I recognize that motherfucker.
No,
for sure.
fucking half those guys got suspended. The rest of them got fucking fired.
Yeah, or reassigned.
All right. Sorry. I used a video that had my promo on it. That birthday already passed. Ignore that part. All right. Yes, I did mention 7 Seas, but are we butthurt about it like the mayor of Hialeah was about the movie portraying Hialeah? No. Even though, according to that clip, all the corrupt cops hang out at 7 Seas, even though 7 Seas is nowhere near Hialeah. My point being that if they're going to talk about a seedy place where, like a dive bar type place that's near where supposedly that rip happened, which happened actually in Miami Lakes, they would have been hanging out at the Bend. Or depending on the year it was, which when it actually happened, which was I think 2013 or 13, I don't know. Whenever it happened, it probably was our place. All right, what team did Mike McDaniel end up at? He's with the Chargers. He's going to LA. Not the Rams, the Chargers. Why does LA have 2 teams? I don't know. All right, which was the oldest Marx brother? And again, I consider myself a Marxist. I follow all the Marx Brothers movies. It's Chico Marx. All right, what popular comedian / talk show host authored a book titled "I Am America and So Can You"? Stephen Colbert. And actually, I have it right here. See? He's going to be done on May 21st. That'll be the last episode of The Late Show. I look forward to seeing what he does next. Hopefully he does a podcast or gets another gig, whatever. He's one of my favorites, and obviously I stole the style of his logo to make our logo. I have 2 versions. I have the Kim over and this one. I'm using this one until his show's over, and then we'll alternate again. All right, Florida, not Florida. The headline read, "Drunk dude takes forklift for joyride with bottle of whiskey." That was not Florida. That was in North Wales in the UK. That's the guy. Kind of looks like the rookie, but without the handlebar. The rookie who is traicionero. He went somewhere else and then came after. All right, the bonus question. If you don't know the answer, you haven't been paying attention. No points, just for my amusement. The answer is Joe Carollo. Back in 2019, which former City of Miami commissioner sent $12,000 in campaign funds to a sister-in-law company and was also under criminal investigation for allegedly misspending public money to illegally buy paella? It was...
He's a racist white beater and an anti-Semite. He's a white beater. Yeah, that's Joe Carollo.
We can say that now.
He's a white beater. Joe Carollo.
We can say that now.
Roy.
All right. Enough fun with that. He's not in office anymore, so I got to use the classics now to keep making fun of him. All right, these are 1-point questions, so whatever you got right, add it up. The most you can have is 5, so even if you got... I know the Joker Royal one does not count. Make sure you don't count it. It doesn't even count as a replacement answer. I gave you the answer ahead of time. Post your score in the comments, and I will type and congratulate you as I'm watching this live with you. But obviously, I can't see what you got now because this is pre-recorded. Again, we're normally live on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. with people here, Ina, Jason off screen, and whoever we can invite over. Hopefully next week we can get some other people in here. We haven't determined the guest list yet. So that's always open. Maybe we'll do it from 7 Seas. Maybe we'll do it from Ina's house. Who knows? We'll decide between this week and next week. But as I mentioned before, we do have karaoke at 7 Seas Bar every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesdays normally being emo night. We have karaoke at the Garrison on Fridays at 8 p.m. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
It's Monchi-Chi, girl doll, boy doll. School time and football fan outfits are each sold separately.
Monchi-Chi, Monchi-Chi, oh so soft and cuddly. With the thumb in her mouth, she's really neat. Fun to wiggle his little feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy, happy Monchi-Chi. I love you, Monchi-Chi.
Monchi-Chi girl doll and boy doll are each sold separately from Mattel.
If you want excitement, games, and of course the best prices in town, come to the Swap Shop.
Where's the bargains? At the Swap Shop!
Florida's second largest tourist attraction with more than 2,000 vendors, open 7 days a week. So you can buy everything you ever wanted. Name brands, all guaranteed. Where are the bargains?
At the Swap Shop!
Come and visit our exotic car museum.
This is a Ferrari FXX, the fastest car in the world.
Kicks your nerves and it rattles your brain. That's so much fun, it'll drive you insane. You'll take a spill, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
This summer, splash into Six Flags Atlantis with the new Raging Rampage and the Daffy Duck Romp Around. There's water rides, super slides, and oceans of fun for everyone.
So clean and blue, so really cool. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, laugh a little longer, stay close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
And I'm back. All right, let's put the music back on. Again, as I'm giving it a second, you're reading the scores, whatever your scores are, if you posted them. If not, thanks for not watching. I don't know. But there should be scores in the comments right now, and we should all be talking right now. I'm not sure who was here at 7 o'clock, because it is still 11 in the morning for me. But let's go on. We're going to get into round 2 of tonight's game. It's time now to put your phones in the buckets, teléfonos en la cubeta. Round 2. Question 1. What came out first, Under the Tuscan Sun or Unfaithful, both with Diane Lane? What came out first? My favorite Diane Lane movie is Streets of Fire, though. That's a great movie. And it was a flop, but it's a cult classic. I can dream about you. They should do songs from that movie more. There's the one that Jim Steinman wrote that sounds like a Meatloaf song, really long song. From that movie, that's a really good song. Sounds like something Jack Black would have been playing. All right. Speaking of Jack Black, question 2. Besides Jack Black, what is the name of the other member of Tenacious D? Full name. Again, besides Jack Black, what is the full name of the other member of Tenacious D? I'm wondering if she's actually awake and hearing me and thinking I'm crazy. Because basically, I'm just talking to myself right now. I'm here by myself, talking to myself into a microphone, looking at myself on a computer. I don't even know if I'm making eye contact with the camera. I look at myself and I know I'm slightly off from the camera. I did get my beanie on because it's cold. It's gonna get even colder. And after I'm done here, I gotta take a shower, which is scaring me because then I'm gonna be cold and wet. All right. Question 3 is time now for our anal bum cover. Sorry, an album cover. Whose 2007 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Whose 2007 album is that the cover for? I was looking for my phone earlier, and I put it back here, and I forgot where I put it. All right, my daughter is still at the college. She says that her friend who was giving her a ride home says she has to help her with Club Rush. Because it's happening after class, apparently. She's the president of the Environment Club. Okay. I said, okay. Nothing to do here. You might as well stay there. All right, question 4. What 2004 movie remake found Denzel Washington playing a role originated by Frank Sinatra in 1962? What 2004 movie remake found Denzel Washington playing a role originated by Frank Sinatra in 1962? I mean, when I was in college, I would leave in the morning, and I would spend like all day and afternoon there. And I know at some point I was working there, but still, even when I wasn't working there, I would just hang out there all day and then go home. Unless I was going to the beach or something, but I wouldn't just come right home after class. So I don't get why she's always like, "Oh, pick me up, pick me up." I'm like, "Why don't you have friends over there or something?" But I guess it's a generational thing. It's all that goddamn internet stuff. We had no internet. All right, and finally, question 5, last question in this round. What are the only 2 countries in South America that do not border Brazil? What are the only 2 countries in South America that do not border Brazil? It's 2 countries. 1 point for each one. This is getting hard. Let's see what it sounds like. I have no idea what's going on here. Let's try the next song. All right, that is the end of round 2. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, what came out first, Under the Tuscan Sun or Unfaithful, both with Diane Lane? Question 2, besides Jack Black, what is the full name of the other member of Tenacious D? Ain't No Bum cover. Whose 2007 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Question 4, what 2004 movie remake found Denzel Washington playing a role originated by Frank Sinatra in 1962? Question 5, what are the only 2 countries in South America that do not border Brazil? All right, please check your own answers, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. Again, if you want to send us some money, Venmo, Cash App, whatever you can, helps pay for the beer, helps pay for the Jameson. We don't need more Jameson. We do need more beer. And we should try different beers. We're always doing Stella. Maybe next time we'll do Red Stripe. Who knows? All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
If you're hungry and in the mood for something extraordinary, look for this symbol. And this telephone is the fastest way to Franco's original Italian pizza, day or night. If you live anywhere from Pompano to Hialeah, you can treat yourself to the best in authentic Italian dishes. Franco specializes in dishes from antipasto to veal francese, all at reasonable prices. This symbol of excellence is in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami Beach, North Miami, and Hialeah. Franco's, the king of pizza with home delivery day or night.
97 GTR, continuous rock and roll with Herman and McBean mornings.
No more pop scratches and ugly black buildup for these rock and roll animals.
97 GTR, all compact disc rock and roll.
Like ZZ Top, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones. Herman and McBean, mornings on 97 GTR, continuous rock and roll.
Ay, bendito, se le paró el carro. ¿Y eso cómo fue?
No sé, yo le había echado coolant, pero se calentó.
Mira, lo voy a ayudar, porque yo tengo un tremendo coolant. La próxima vez échele Amali. Este sí es un coolant de calidad superior. Porque todos los culan no son iguales, ¿sabes? Amalie es mejor de lo que tiene que ser.
Ah, pero oiga, ¿usted no es irichacón?
Sí, y de culan, yo sí sé. Exija a Amalie. Tremendo culan.
Why settle for some of it when you can get all of it?
Get it all, get to Zare and get it all.
It's gotta be a knockout, so I got to Zare.
It's gotta last.
It's gotta have a name I know.
So we got to Zare.
Get it all,
It's gotta be a real value.
get to Zare and get it all.
Exciting fashions, famous brands, honest quality, genuine value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
In Miami, se llama Zaire. And we're back. So it's time now for the raffle, which is why they're here. They're only here for the drinks and to win stuff, even though they can't drink and they can't win stuff. But they just want to participate. Sound like a lot of people I know. They just want to participate. They don't care if they actually get anything or not. All right, let's do the raffle. Let me make sure it's not too loud. Hold on. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel. And whoever name it lands on, that person wins. Regardless, I'm taking a shot. I've already taken one, and it's really early, so it's hitting me more. So if it lands on your name, you win. Regardless, I'm taking a shot. I'm here by myself either way. Let's see. I heard that one. It's Ina. Ina won, even though she's not here. She can take a shot in honor from the watching the broadcast. There we go.
Lucia. Oh yeah. Lucia. Lucia. Oh yeah. Lucia.
All right, she won. We didn't. You lucky sons of bitches. All right, let's go over the answers from round 2. All right, what came out first, Under the Tuscan Sun or Unfaithful? Both with Diane Lane. It's Unfaithful. Question 2, besides Jack Black, what is the name of the full name of the other member of Tenacious D? Kyle Gass. Ain't No Bum cover. Whose 2007 album is this the cover for? It is the Foo Fighters. All right, wait a minute, I brought it over here. What 2004 movie remake found Denzel Washington playing a role originated by Frank Sinatra in 1962? The Manchurian Candidate, which I have right here, the original. The Frank Sinatra version. It'll be a good one for movie night when we set up the projector outside. We got to start doing that. We're going to start setting up a movie night. Probably on a Sunday. What are the only 2 countries in South... Or we could do it on the Wednesdays after the trivia, set up the projector and go hang out outside. If nobody's in a hurry to leave, let's say. What are the only 2 countries in South America that do not border Brazil? They are Chile and Ecuador. And you know what that means. Chile.
Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal.
And Ecuador. All right. These questions are 2 points each, so whatever you got right, multiply that times 2. Add that to your previous score, and that'll give you your running total at this point. Post your score in the comments, and we will see it in the comments when we're all reading along with you. Remember, we're live normally on Wednesdays. We'll be live next week, hopefully, with people here besides these 2. We have karaoke at 7 Seas Bar every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock. And Fridays at the Garrison, starting at 8 o'clock. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with round 3.
Red Stripe, the beer in the short, stubby, ugly bottle. If ugly people stand next to a Red Stripe, they look beautiful. You, sir.
Yeah?
Would you say that you're ugly?
Well, I wouldn't say.
You are very ugly. Here, hold this Red Stripe.
Okay.
Look, you are beautiful. Red Stripe, it's beer. Hooray, beer.
Hooray, beer,
says the beautiful man.
Chica, el sábado.
Sí, se va con $2,400. Se ganaron $4,000.
Para toda la familia.
Y va por el automóvil.
Con
lo que todos quieren ver. No dejes que te lo cuenten. Sábado gigante, desde las 7:06 Centro y solo por Univisión.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Let you turn things on or off from anywhere in the room. Just plug in the clapper and a television, lamp, stereo, almost anything you want to clap on and off.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
The clapper is now available at Thrifty Drug. Get yours today. Makes a great gift.
Waterbed City presents the medical benefits of waterbeds. Many hospitals, nursing homes, and chiropractors are using waterbeds to aid in the treatment of a variety of health problems. Here's why. A waterbed contours every natural curve of your body. It gives your body total support and proper posture. People with backaches, arthritis, and insomnia all benefit from sleeping on waterbeds. And if a Waterbed City waterbed can help all these conditions, just imagine what it can do for you.
And I'm back. All right, let's get started with round 3. I assume we've all read our scores online at this point and talked about it in the comments. So I'm just moving along to round 3. It's time again to put your phones in the buckets, teléfonos en la cubeta. Round 3, question 1. From 1964 to 1975, who was the original host of the TV game show Jeopardy? Again, from 64 to 75, who was the original host of the TV game show Jeopardy? My daughter just texted me, if I brush my teeth again? I'm like, yes, I've done it twice already. When I'm done with this, I'm doing it a third time. Then I'm going to have lunch, and I'm going to do it a fourth time before I go to the dentist so they don't tell me anything. And I'm going to floss in that last one just so I don't have to hear about it because I hate when they lecture me. Have you been flossing? Sure. I switched hygienists because she kept lecturing me about, like, have you done the appointments that the dentist said? Like, what do you care? You don't pay my bills. All right, question 2. What is the name of both a German art school that operated from 1919 to 1933 and a post-punk band formed in 1978? It's the same name. They share the name. So what is the name of both a German art school that operated from 1919 to 1933 and a post-punk band formed in 1978? That's what's in my cup. I don't have a cup. I got a water bottle and a Jameson bottle. I mean, it's supposed to emulate like we're at the bar and there's music playing between questions. That's why we play this music. If we were just talking and talking and talking, it would have been different. But I'm giving people time to think and write things down. You're hearing me talk now because I'm bothering you, but technically, that's not how it's supposed to work. I'm supposed to shut up right now and wait until the timer, which means it's time now for question 3, which is always our. Can't do it. Jumbo. I got it out of me somehow. We have 4 on the top, 7 on the bottom. There's our Bagstreiler. It's an actor, female, or actress. Bags trailer. Figure it out. Every time the weather changes drastically like that, I start getting a sore throat. Then it goes away fast. That's why I don't stop doing anything. You know, like, well, I rode bike yesterday in this cold weather. I rode my new route is at the hammocks because I dropped my daughter off at the Kendall campus in Miami-Dade, and then I park because I have the sticker on the car, and the furthest parking spot all the way by the sidewalk. And I have the bike in the back, and I take the bike and I ride all the way to the hammocks, and I know I ride every single part of that trail that they have on their lakes. I figured out how to get in where it end up at the end, like from beginning to end. Because before I would do one, and then it turned out it ended, and then I had to find my way to the other side. Now I just started backwards, and I end up all the way around until I end up at the end. It is a 15-mile ride. Between that and the going back and forth from the school. 15, 16-mile ride. So, it's not bad. Not like my other trip where I make it 20, but it's safer than the other trip where I'm on Miller most of the time. All right, question 4. What precious metal did alchemists call Luna? And what precious metal did alchemists call Luna? Somebody told me the other day that Luna said hi, and Luna's living up in Michigan or something. I kind of disconnected from Luna because she went MAGA, so it's like until they pick her up, I guess she's okay. We only got one more question, and we can stop this recording. I'm wondering who's going to be watching this when I rebroadcast it later, because I'll be commenting along, so I'll know. Right. And finally, question 5, last question of tonight's game, something in local history, news, or facts. The butthurt mayor of what local city is butthurt about an article in Miami New Times that spent 30 minutes denying he was butthurt during a city meeting discussing it? Again, the butthurt mayor of what local city is butthurt about an article in Miami New Times and spent 30 minutes denying he was butthurt during a city meeting discussing it? So what city is he the mayor for? Or she? He or she? Which mayor? I put he in the thing. Okay, he. I should have left that gender neutral. But honestly, it's Eileen Higgins isn't starting her bullshit this early on, so we still have a wide variety of other mayors to pick from. Because no matter what, we will always find somebody to make fun of. All right, that is the end of round 3. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was from 1964 to 1975. Who was the original host of the TV show Jeopardy? Question 2, what is the name of both a German art school that operated from 1919 to 1933 and a post-punk band formed in 1978? Word jumble, 4 on the top, 7 on the bottom. Those are the letters. It's an actor, female, or actress. Bags trailer. All right, question 4. What precious metal did alchemists call Luna? And question 5. The butthurt mayor of what local city is butthurt about an article in Miami New Times and spent 30 minutes denying he was butthurt during a city meeting discussing it? He's butthurt. All right, please check your own answers. See if these are the answers you want to stick with. If you want to send us some money, that's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. Just hook it up somehow, whatever way you can. I'm going to take one more commercial break, and we'll be right back.
The largest Toyota sale.
He's never going to be done.
Up here. Focus, we only have a couple of seconds.
Would you get it ready, please? Come on, man, go.
Oh, I'm Paul Castronovo. This is Young Ron Brewer from 94.9 Zeta. Catch our morning show weekdays starting at 6. Remember, the only way to hear our very local, informative, and entertaining program is to listen to 94.9 Zeta.
Don't forget about the animal display.
Oh, yeah, we promise no more live animal displays because last Thanksgiving we messed up a turkey really bad.
Good, yeah.
Esa gente, caballero, den la tarjeta en Westland, que a lo de Hialeah le gusta comprar en Hialeah. Y me hicieron caso. Ya lo de Hialeah no tienen que dispararse hasta Dayland, Cotler Rich, el International Mall, o hasta Lomni, que también la tiene. Porque ya Dimolca llegó aquí a Westland. Ya a Westland también se le puede caer a tarjetazo.
¿Para qué? ¿De la tarjeta mía sirve aquí también?
Chico, tú eres bobo.
There's Christmas spirit you find here. On Palmetto, Bird Road at Tropical Park. One price, always free.
And we're back. Let's see here. Okay. I was trying to look up because I don't know if you remember last week I was talking about the Gigi, who's the Santa's Intended Forest girl. She's pregnant, and she hadn't had the baby yet by then. And that was the day after my birthday we did this, which was last Wednesday. And I said if she had it that day, which was the Tuesday the 20th, that she should name it after me. I don't think she's had the baby. It's been a whole other week. I think she's at 45 weeks at this point. I'm going to follow up, and next week we should have an answer on this. But now I'm really curious because she was like desperate to have that baby last week. But we are going to do the raffle and take shots. So it's time for us. Time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel, and whoever name it lands on, that person wins. And regardless of who wins, I'm taking a shot. And it's early in the morning, so me taking shots at this time really makes no sense. All right, if it lands on your name, you win. If you're watching the recording, you can take shots at home. I'm taking my shots in the morning. Here we go. Who did it land on? Me. I win. All right. I win. You don't. You lucky sons of bitches.
It's more than just a market, it's a great big show. Opalaka, Hialeah. Opalaka, Hialeah is the place to go. Opalaka, Hialeah is the thing to do. Every time you go, you find something new. Opalaka, Hialeah. Opalaka, Hialeah is for you and me.
All right. Let's go with the answers from round 3. Question 1 was from 1964 to 1975. Who was the original host of the TV game show Jeopardy? Art Fleming. What is the name of both a German art school that operated from 1919 to 1933 and a post-punk band formed in 1978? Bauhaus. Yes, that's Bernie Roses, who we're sort of trying to bring back into our lore, even though he's no longer been around in years. But regardless of where he stands these days, I'm still always going to consider him a Nazi. But he was the good Nazis, not the bad Nazis we have now. Those fucking Proud Boy wannabe Nazis that are running around Minnesota. This is when it was funny to be a Nazi, you know? This is Bernie Roses. Bernie Roses is actually on our side of politics. Like, he's anti-Trump. So it's just funny. It was funny at the time. Before it became not funny to say things like that. But it was good to remember those good old days. Word jumble, 4 on the top, 7 on the bottom. Those are letters, Bags Trader. It is Sarah Gilbert. What precious metal did alchemists call Luna? Why is it not clicking? Silver. And question 5, the butthurt mayor of what local city is butthurt about an article in Miami New Times and spent 30 minutes denying he was butthurt during a city meeting discussing it? It's the guy from Coral Gables, Vince Lago. Guy's a piece of shit. We always have to have some sort of piece of shit in some sort of local politics. All right, these questions are worth 5 points each, so whatever you got right, multiply that times 5, add that to your previous score, post your score in the comments. We will comment along and maybe read them next week. Remember, we're here live on Wednesdays normally. We should be back live next week. Right now, this is a pre-recorded version. I have karaoke at 7 Seas Bar Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Karaoke at the Garrison Fridays. I'm going to take one last commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You know why I come to Lum's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect. And the fish fried dinner is so tender and delicious. I love the juicy roast beef sandwich piled high with that thinly sliced roast beef. I like it when Mommy and Daddy take me to Lum's. The burgers are great. You and your kids get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
You get a choice. You get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Almond Joy's got real milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. Mound's got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Paul, Almond Joy's got nuts. Peter Paul, Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Compact disc sale of the year. Thousands of titles for only $8.99. All types of music. Rock, country, soul, jazz, classical, vocal, big band, pop. Hundreds of artists. Something for everyone. CDs for only $8.99. Come into Peaches now while the best selection's available.
Única que quiero, única, junto a mis amigos. Cuando tengo sed, ¿dónde no está? Refresca mi calor. Cristales para todos. Comparte la alegría, es única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal. Única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal.
And we're back. All right. Normally I would have read the scores at this point, but we're not live, so I'll comment on the chat. I'm watching along with you right now. So I'm gonna move on to say that thanks for everybody who is watching. You're all winners as far as I'm concerned. Thanks to Geoff and Sally for being here, and those who always come here. We'll have people here next week, hopefully. If not, we can always do it alone. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I should have Ina and Jason back next week, unless they're going out of town or something. And not, I'll figure out a round of guests. If not, I'll just do it alone. It works out either way. I could do it one way or another. I'd rather have people here, though. It's more fun to drink with people than to drink alone, because I don't like to drink alone, even though I do drink alone. I drink alone, but nobody else. You know the song. All right. Follow us at Trivia Miami on Facebook and Instagram, or at Home Trivia Bernie on Instagram. Both work. The YouTube channel that you're either watching this on or not is youtube.com at Trivia Miami. The Twitch is Trivia Miami. The main website is Trivia Miami. And obviously at Trivia Miami on Facebook, which I mentioned above. These are the karaoke accounts, and you can follow at Karaoke Miami on Facebook and Instagram, or Karaoke Bernie. And that website is karaokemiami.com. The best karaoke Miami has to offer. Again, if you want to help out Kathy, she's still looking for work and looking for money. She supports her whole household herself, including grandchildren and her daughter. So help her out if you can. You help us out to get more beer and more whiskey in here. That's the Venmo. That's the Cash App. And before we wrap things up, we have to say one thing, which we always say at the end of these things.
Fuck you, Jordan. Fuck you, Jordan. You make me sick. You make me sick. High school.
All right, that's it for tonight. Thanks, everybody who's actually watching. Then we'll be back live next week. And I'm going to let Cox on the Radio sign us off. Good night, and thank you.
Have yourself a real nice day. And if you want to smile some, listen to Power 96.